I'm going to say a few things. It's probably going to get misinterpreted, but trust me, I mean it with love. All right? When you're a director on the set and you're a man of color and you're reasonably accessible, folks drift over to you little by little and you become by default the resident blackologist. They want to know your perspective. And if you have one, you have the chance to raise consciousness. So they know I directed 50 Cent in a movie called All Things Fall Apart. And lately they've been coming to me saying, yo, your boy 50, man, he's like, says he might vote for Trump because he doesn't want to pay more taxes. If you make crazy money, you might pay a little more taxes. And he doesn't want to become 20 Cent. Well, that's funny. And 50 likes to play with the media. And then they asked me, well, what was it like directing him? What was he like as a human being? And I said, man, look, I don't know the brother super well, but he had crazy great work ethic. He did everything he said he would do. It was a pleasure to act beside him and a pleasure to direct him. That's the truth. But even good brothers and sisters can get lost and blinded by the money god. When you inherit the values of the people that would buy and sell you and your people, what have you become? Little mini black robots, little modern day Uncle Toms, echoing the colonizers' points of view, right? I think that racism is right next door to sexism, which is around the corner from classism, and the eventual destruction of Mother Nature herself. Yeah. If we follow the colonizer, we all go to hell together. Black, white, rich or poor. Okay. Now, everyone can evolve and grow. I've made lots of mistakes. I like to think that I continue to evolve and grow. Joe Biden made some mistakes too. That crime bill thing he signed on to didn't work out well, and he knows it and admits it. But he evolved and grew enough that the first brother who ever became president of the United States picked Joe Biden to be his running mate. And they did a great job. They were a good team. They stopped the pandemic. Huh? They kept us out of a financial crisis. Huh? And they got health care for people even with pre-existing conditions. Right? They did a lot. Biden saw that and he grew. And what else did he see? He said, not only this is a conscious brother, but Obama is smart enough to surround himself and listen to a super conscious, smart black woman. Right? He recognized the power of the black woman. He listened to Michelle. So what did Biden do? He gets in there now, and we need him now. And what does he do? He picks Kamala Harris to be his Michelle, not his wife, but to help him stay on track, to help him be plugged in, to help him stay conscious of where we are. That's growth. Let's go to Trump's past. Trump, okay, he didn't want black people to work with him, didn't want black people in his towers. Maybe that was in the past. He likes taking pictures with rappers or famous black folks. I get it, right? But when those 5 young brothers in Central Park got accused of raping that white woman, he took out a full-page ad saying these guys should get the death penalty. Before they had a trial, they should get the death penalty. He paid more on that ad probably than he did in taxes. And when they were proven innocent, he didn't apologize. No. Did he change? Did he evolve as a human being? No. He's still embracing racists. He's still embracing these Proud Boys and these Tiki Torch cats, right? He don't care about people that look like me or 50. But I understand that's not what 50 is looking at. Because 50, unfortunately, seems to have bought into confusing money with freedom. See, Malcolm X, a brother with consciousness, said, we must have freedom by any means necessary. But when you're a low consciousness rapper, you go, freedom by any means necessary? I don't know what that means. I just want to get paid. So I'll just say, oh, I got it. Get paid by any means necessary. Now you've inverted. You've gotten tricked to thinking money is freedom. No, money is a means. It's a tool. It's not an ends, man. So let's break it down. If you're Donald Trump, what do you care about? Low consciousness cat, you just care about money, hotels. Whoever dies with the most hotels wins. That's how you play this monopoly game of life. That's a low consciousness look at life, right? You embrace materialism. All your friends go to jail. You don't care. You'll turn on anybody. It's all about getting paid. That's it. It's like a white rapper. How do you treat women? Grab them by the genitals, don't give a damn, treat them like hoes. Sound like a gangster rapper to me, right? Be kind of the same deal. Dr. King says, we either learn to live together as brothers and sisters or we all perish together as fools. And I love to mess up a good quote, so here I go. I'm going to add to that, it's not just about racial diversity now, it's also about biodiversity. That too is on the ballot. The very existence of the planet, our existence on this planet is on the ballot, and there's no planet B that I know of. So I would say we either learn to live together as brothers and sisters, also in harmony with nature, or we all perish together as fools. That's where it's at now. That's how important this election is now. So you want to be cute and say something silly and maybe you think you're going to pay less taxes if you get in a real high tax bracket. I ain't making that kind of money, but if you were, would you do it knowing that black people are getting hit first and worst by this pandemic that this reality TV show dude is denying exists? This Trump guy, as Obama said, wants to take credit for an economy he inherited, and zero blame for a pandemic that he's ignoring that's affecting black folks that look like 50 and brown folks that look like 50 and me and you, and we're dying of it. Would you pay less taxes knowing people are dying like that? No, man. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Our kids are all going to breathe the same air in the future. So whether you're a good person or a bad person, we ain't got time for it no more, man. If you're just doing what the colonizer did, you're kind of a modern day Uncle Tom. And you could be a white or black or Asian. If you just think money's the only God and you're going to let the animals go extinct and the planet die off so that you can have some more money, then good or not, you're not a part of the solution. You're a part of the problem. That's what I think.